Hey Sedge, what are we working on today?
We're gonna go over a little bit of Domino Maintenance because a lot of people have been asking us in the comment section, hey, can you go over a few tips and tricks on maintaining your Domino 500? So, you have one of these at home.
Sure did.
Have you had any questions or observations with it?
I've noticed that sometimes when I'm doing a lot of mortises in a row, sometimes the accuracy of the first one doesn't match the look and feel of the last one. I feel like it's got a little drift to it, maybe?
This part right here?
Yes.
Okay, so that's can be a common problem. Let's just go through it, okay?
Okay.
So here's my gauge block, and I've bottomed it out, okay? And what I do when I'm working with this, I'm always periodically checking to see if it's right there on the gauge block.
Okay.
So probably what's happening is you don't have enough registration or bite on this, and it's a quick fix, because see this right here?
Yep.
Okay, you can adjust the tension you put on the locking mechanism. It's really simple. You need a posi drive. We've gone over what a posi drive is, right?
Oh yeah.
And you see this little screw right here? You just get your posi in there and you remove the screw just like this. It takes 2 seconds. Set it right there, make sure it doesn't go through the hole in the MFT, and you pop this off. Okay, now where you pop it off, it was right here. If you want more bite, you see the hex? You just move it up like this. And what I always do is now I can get a lot of bite on there, but I always do this first. I loosen it as far as I can to make sure I still have enough play.
Okay.
And now I can really bite on there. I'm good to go. And that's the first thing I like to coach people on, is what we call fence drift.
Okay.
Okay, now there's another one right here that allows you to adjust your angles, okay? And sometimes this is facing forward and you don't get enough bite. So you can adjust it as well with that posi drive screw.
Okay.
Cool?
That's awesome. Okay, so Sedge, I noticed on your Domino, it seems to plunge a little bit smoother than mine. Mine's not as nice.
It hesitates a little.
Yeah, am I doing something wrong?
Have you done any maintenance on it?
No.
Okay, so let me give you another quick tip on maintenance. And in this, I want to make sure I explain this properly. A little is a lot.
Okay.
Okay, don't go overboard with this. So what we want to do is what's happening. Oh, I love that pop. You see these rods right here? And you're gonna see right here, and this is when I start to look at doing a little maintenance on it. I'm starting to get some of that schmutz there.
Okay.
Okay, that's a technical word. Schmutz.
Schmutz.
So what I do is I want to clean the rods first.
Okay.
Okay, and I do this once a year, sometimes twice a year. I use mineral spirits. They don't flash off as quick as like lacquer thinner. And like I said, a little's a lot. So just take a little like this. Okay, make sure it gets in there. And I'll do this one and I'll have you do this one, okay? This is the one where you'll start to see it really start to shine up, and I'm getting that schmutz off of there. And I take it like this and I bring it right on in and I clean all around that rod. And look at that.
Wow.
Okay, but that's okay. I'm gonna fold it like this and I'm gonna have you clean this one.
Make sure it's a little bit
Yep.
on there.
When you get home you can do this too. And
Yeah.
it'll be, for me, it's, I don't want to think of, I'm thinking about mortising. I'm not thinking about, I want it as smooth as possible.
Right.
And I want to make sure that you maintain, it's always so important to maintain your tools.
So
Now what's cool is when I say little's a lot with this,
yeah.
sometimes there's a couple other rods like this. What else can I clean and do my maintenance on? And we will do this as we progress through the summer. Your router rods.
Good point. Oh,
Okay.
and then on the
grasshopper. Okay, so there's the first step. It's pretty clean. It's pretty dry right now.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna do another quick dry on there just to make sure it's completely flashed off. Okay, and that's all you gotta do. Okay, yeah, and it's dry.
Okay.
So another paper towel. It's really quick. Now, this is what I use. This is probably the best lubricant I've ever used, and it keeps everything nice and clean. It doesn't clog up with sawdust. You can get it, I think you can get it on Amazon. I used to get this at Woodcraft. I get it in aerosol now. It's PG 2000. This, I've used tons of lubricants over the years. This is the best one for machining I've used, and watch, just a little's a lot with this. Okay, and just on those rods, okay, and I'm gonna have you do this, Big D.
Okay.
Okay, and just make sure that lubricant gets on there. Perfect.
That showroom shine.
Well, what it is it's a light machine oil, but I don't know what's in this stuff, but it's absolutely amazing. And I think you get it at some bicycle shops for chain lubricant. But somebody turned me onto this about 6-7 years ago. Now check this out. You just pop that on there and feel that. That's even better than it was, right?
Turbo mode.
And you know what I'll do? Just because you said that, I'll walk over here and you look, I still got plenty of this on there, right? PG 2000. Watch, I'll do my Capex rods just like this, because those are nice and clean, and I'll lubricate those. And that's just, oh my God. You know what? Anytime you feel a hesitation in a machine or a tool, take 5 minutes to do a little maintenance. And boy, it'll just make everything, you won't get a hiccup on something that could cause an accident. Okay? Right. So, like we say at the end of all these videos,
be positive
and stay sharp.